The 2026 Penn Relays was a movie. But before we get to that, you notice a little picture in the background. 2007, senior year, Morgan State University. We had the opportunity to go and participate in the men's IC4A championship. And we may not have won the Championship of America with the big giant plaque. And yes, that's me right there. But we did get an opportunity to get the small one. And we did get some watches with it. So that's something that I always hold on to. But anyways, let's get into it. First thing is I want to give a shout out to my wife for helping me meet one of my favorite Olympians, Ajay Wilson. I've been trying to get a photo with her for the past 3 years and chickened out every single time. So thank you to her. But anyways, let's get back to it. The 130th running of the Penn Relays at Franklin Field wasn't a track meet. It was survival mode. And I thought I was going to come on here and talk a little bit about Friday and Saturday, but let's be honest, you guys know why I'm here. The Boys Championship of America 4x4 final. And I'm not even going to exaggerate. This might have been one of the most anticipated high school 4x4s we've ever seen, ever. The weather, cold, windy, rain hitting you sideways like it had beef with everybody in the stadium. I'm talking about the kind of weather where you start questioning life choices like, why am I even here? Times were slow across the board, but the competition was still elite. And the crowd, hiding under ponchos, umbrellas, looking like a bunch of soggy burritos waiting for the 540 event. Then Quincy Wilson, Bullis, and those stacked Jamaican teams step on the track, and the entire stadium erupted. Then the gun goes off. Every team in the heat was aggressive. Bullis gets out slightly. Kingston College pulls up right next to him. And at that moment, I think the race kind of started right then and there. But it's the key. Over the last 3 years, Quincy Wilson has had to make up so much ground after the third to anchor exchange. It was just too much. But this year, it was a totally different script. Bullis' third leg, and I'm saying it right now, ran the best leg of the day. Not the flashiest, not the fastest, but efficient and calculated, and end up handing off the baton to Quincy with the lead. And everybody in the stadium knew that race was over at that point. Quincy did not disappoint. 45 split, crossing the finish line first. And with that, Bullis ends a 19-year drought for the U.S. And that place went nuts. Rain, wind, soaked socks, numb fingers, none of that mattered. Can't cancel greatness. And the Penn Relays once again prove why it's one of the biggest stages in track and field. And with that, I'm out.